Oh hey! Oh hey. Welcome to my March vlog. This is one of the biggest YouTube video commitments that I've ever made. Wow. This is part 1. There will be a part 2 and a part 3. It's March 26th, so footage is still being filmed. Originally, I was just gonna do 2 parts, splitting the month in half. But silly me, I filmed the first 2 weeks for this, part 1. Then was planning on doing the second 2 weeks for part 2. But forgot that March has 31 days, not 28. So, instead of making the second half just a few days longer, that wouldn't work because part 2 is already so long. Instead, I'm cutting the second part to 12 days long, and then part 3 is gonna be a last 5 days of March finale. Did that make any sense, or was that confusing? It's like Vlogmas, but in March. Marchmas. A couple things I want to point out. Before making this, I hadn't posted a vlog in over a year, which is crazy. So the video is a little bit rough. It's just a little bit unorganized. So don't expect the most perfect video you've ever seen. Not that I expect you to expect that from me. That was a hard sentence. There's gonna be a lot of me interrupting, filming on my computer if I have something I want to add. And guys, day 1 is the worst vlogging that I did. I promise it gets better. It starts out with me at work, and I don't actually really talk to the camera until the second day. And then the ball really gets rolling. That's me trying to sell this video and hopefully prevent you from just clicking off within the first 30 seconds. Enjoy the video. Thank you for watching, even though you like really have just barely started watching. It's a thank you in advance. This is when the power went out. It was actually great because we couldn't really do anything. Couldn't open any of the refrigerators because we didn't want to let the cold air escape. It was fun while it lasted. We're all just chatting away, hoping the power didn't come back on because we didn't want to get back to work. Then my friend and I, Alex, went to Trader Joe's to make some spaghetti and meatballs and have a movie night.
Where are we going? Right here. Oh my god.
We watched the movie Life. This movie is so good. I never hear anyone talking about this. It came out in 2017. It has a packed cast. Ryan Reynolds, Jake Gyllenhaal, Rebecca Ferguson. Oh my gosh. It's about these astronauts on the ISS. They receive this lab sample from Mars that contains the first evidence of life outside of Earth. And from there, all hell breaks loose. It's one of the most suspenseful movies I've ever seen. It's so good. It gets my heart racing every time I watch it. Amazing ending. Just a masterpiece. Now March 2nd. Yeah. I'm vlogging the whole month of March. Hey everyone, I'm in the cafe, just at work. As you can see, this is where we make coffee. This is my register where I ring people up. And Sarah's behind the camera.
Hi.
All my coworkers left me because I'm closing the cafe. But see you later. I'm in my room. Ignore my messy bed. No, I do not usually make my bed. And I'm so sick of everyone always saying, if you make your bed in the morning, that sets you up for success. I don't even know the science behind it. It gets you, like, makes you more productive because you already got a task done at the beginning of the day. I feel like everyone has heard that. That people who make their beds have their life together. I never make my bed. But most of the time, I'm running late to work. I do not have time to be folding my little blanket when I barely even got time to eat breakfast. But hey, happy March 2nd, day 2 of my March vlog. My biggest worry right now is that I don't really know like what I'm supposed to be filming. There's 31 days in March, 2 minutes per day. I'm already over an hour-long video. I would have to split it into 2 parts, but I don't want to split it into 2 parts. I want it to just be one full, complete March vlog. Well, we all know how that went. So we're just gonna kind of see how this goes because I definitely need like more than 2 minutes for each day. So that is all I have to say for tonight. See, I have to be really, what's the word? Not fragile. Frugal? Is it frugal? I have to be frugal with how much I say and what I say because I can only put so much in each day. And I'm gonna be vlogging every day. I'm gonna be saying stuff every day. I need to save my thoughts. If I'm talking about everything tonight, I'm not gonna have anything to talk about tomorrow. But I guess with each new day comes new events, new people, new things to talk about. I don't really know what I'm saying. I am going to bed soon, so I'm in my little loony hour of the night. Have you noticed the big fat pimple under my nose? It has now developed into ready to pop stage. I just put a pimple patch over it. I personally don't think pimple patches work. I got a pack of them a really long time ago. I swear, oh, I feel like it doesn't do anything. But all my coworkers were swearing on these pimple patches. So I'm giving it a chance on, I think, probably the biggest pimple that I've ever had. Oh, I'm really scared I'm gonna accidentally pop it because I am stopping myself from popping it. I don't want it to scar. But I'm also confused. Will it scar if I don't pop it? Like, am I just gonna get a scar no matter what? Okay, bye, good night. I will be sleeping in my bed tonight until I go to work tomorrow. Oh my gosh, definitely passing the 2-minute mark for today. Now March 3rd.
They're trying.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I was recording you.
What I did, like this.
Morgan, say hi. Fast forward to me getting ready for bed, which you'll see in a sec. But I realized, not only would it be like impossible for me to show you every single thing that I'm doing every single day for the entire month of March, it can also just be kind of exhausting. So what you'll notice throughout much of this video is each day I kind of just pick 1 or 2, maybe 3 things to really vlog and talk about. So just don't be alarmed when I skip huge chunks of time. Every night, I use my tongue scrubber to get all of the poopy goopy off of my tongue. So much comes off, it's actually really gross. I've heard from so many things that the main cause of bad breath is a dirty tongue. I personally feel like after I scrub my tongue, my breath smells better. Or my mouth like tastes better. It feels more, plain. Like, it's not like if I don't scrub my tongue, I have this bursting flavor in my mouth. Do you get what I mean? I don't know how many people regularly scrub their tongue. Now that it's in my nightly routine, I can't imagine stopping scrubbing my tongue. It would feel really gross to me. But, you know, I'm not judging you if you don't scrub your tongue. It's this little metal tool. Or I mean, it's rubber. It has these soft bristles that really catch all the grime and grum. I do scrape, 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 wipe, 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 rinse it off in the sink, and my tongue is so much less white. It's clear and pink. I used to have a metal one that was like a hook, and it really scraped my tongue versus scrubbing, but I swear it would like make my tongue bleed sometimes, and it did not work as effectively. Now March 4th.
They've all agreed.
Does he talk?
Like this?
My coworker just gave me this free biscotti because it's sliced in half. We only get free stuff when it's damaged. Yay! I planned on later doing a taste test of the biscotti because before then, I never had a biscotti before, but I accidentally left it at work and never saw it again. Sorry about that. We actually were sampling some biscottis today, but it was not that good. Maybe it's because I wasn't having it with coffee. It was so sweet and hard. I did not want that biscotti. I'm in bed, about to go to bed. What a weird phrase. I'm in bed, but I'm gonna go to bed. But how am I gonna go to bed if I'm already in bed? So, what the freak am I really talking about? I'm all tucked in with my weighted blanket. Oh boy, I can't imagine sleeping without this. It feels like a big warm hug while I'm falling asleep. Sorry my life has seemed so boring the last few days. A little embarrassing. Should I really be sharing this on the internet? I have just been behind on my school, so I've been doing so much homework instead of doing more fun things. I just registered for classes for spring term. I'm only taking 2, but then after this term, I'm gonna try to take 3 classes every term while working full time. Because if I'm gonna graduate eventually, it needs to not be in 500 years. Taking classes online is such a different experience than if you're like at a whole university on campus, always around people also in school, doing in-person classes, yada yada yada. And I swear, not as depressing of a way as it sounds. It feels more like I'm kind of just doing college alone, which is fine. You know, I'm really trying to romanticize my homework and studying. It just is a very different experience. But anyways, were you even interested in that? Well, you know, maybe I don't care if you're interested in it because this is my life, my vlog. So if you don't enjoy what I gotta say, that is your fault for not clicking off this video. I'm definitely like not doing good at building good relationships with whoever's watching my videos. I need to go to bed. Now March 5th.
It might be the last couple.
What?
We never see each other. That one was real.
I'm in my French class. I have French online Tuesdays and Thursdays. So on Tuesdays, I take a long 2-hour break, hang out in one of our building's offices, and do my French class online. I got really scared that I was not muted and everyone just heard me talk to my camera. We're in our 5-minute break. The class is 2 hours long, so thank goodness we get this break and I can update my vlog. This has been a very stressful class because we were supposed to watch this freaking 30-minute film in French. That was so boring. And we have been discussing it the entire class, yet I did not watch the film. I've been pretty much bullshitting everything. Kind of doing good though. Looking up some answers in the middle of the breakout rooms. I'm not actually in the grocery store that I work at. We have like this separate building for storage. This is the building where we store all of the things in the store. We store all the things in the store that aren't food items. You know how a grocery store has like maybe home decor or cooking tools. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared that I'm not muted. I've like quadruple checked I'm muted, but I'm still paranoid that somehow my computer unmuted itself and everyone can hear me not only vlogging, which is embarrassing in itself, but also talking about how I didn't watch the movie and how I'm bullshitting the class. That would freaking suck. Oh.
And it goes well.
Trying to get it in your mouth with where I'm going. Mocha for y'all. That's what I want to do.
I like how Brianna's just stand.
For my queen.
I love that.
Currently in the juice bar, as you see. I got this free olive oil today for my work because it's expired. It expired January 15th. My coworker Lexi, who's behind the camera, said that oil doesn't start going bad until it is exposed to light, and this is in a sealed, light-proof can. Oh, I'm gonna give it a sniff because she says that if it smells sour, you know that it's bad. Oh, it's gonna squirt on me? Ah! No, it smells perfectly fine. Not sour. Ah! Okay, bye. Now March 6th. I went to the Portland State University campus to use their library to do some homework. Oh my gosh. It was so hot in there. I've only been there one other time. It was equally as hot. You better go there in a t-shirt and shorts. Otherwise, you're gonna get pressure cooked. It was nice though. I usually am doing homework at night, sitting on my couch. So this was a good change in environment, being in an academic atmosphere around all these books, making me super smart. I wanted to vlog in there, say all of this during the actual moment, but holy cow. It was dead silent in there. If I was talking even just barely loud enough for my phone to hear me, everyone would hear me, and I would most definitely disturb the peaceful environment. So I was not about to be screaming at my camera in the middle of the most silent place on earth. It was like seriously so quiet. It was stressing me out just taking things out of my backpack. But also, I feel like everyone kind of had headphones in, so maybe I probably could have been loud and no one would have noticed. But what if someone takes their headphones out? Then they'll be like, oh my gosh, you are weird vlogging in the library. You need to be quiet and get to work. After I got home from the library, I went to the movie theater. I have a Regal movie pass where I spend like $23 a month and I get unlimited movies and extra rewards or something. But oh gosh, I do not actually really take advantage of that. So I might be losing money because it's supposed to pay for itself in just 2 visits, but I don't even think I go twice a month. So I need to go to the movie theater more to take advantage of this. And I just love movies in the movie theater. So I don't even know why I'm not going. I think it's because sometimes it makes me feel guilty going to the movie theater because I have other things that I could be more productive with. But then I'm like still not productive at home. So that's the little loop that I get in of stressing out about being productive, but then not even being productive.
Southwest 9. On peut la goûter, l'omelette.
Mensuel de votre banquier.
The movie was called The Taste of Things. I specifically chose this, well, because I think that it's like leaving theaters soon. It's a French movie. It had English subtitles. First French movie I've ever seen. I've seen French TV shows, like on Netflix, trying to improve my listening comprehension. I never actually get very far into them because I get bored and it's exhausting trying to understand what they're saying and not just resorting to turning on English subtitles, totally defeating the purpose. But anyways, it was a cool first French movie experience, but I didn't actually love the movie. I thought it was a little bit slow, kind of boring. Might just be me though. And if it's a French movie playing in the Portland movie theater, it's gotta be good. Otherwise, why would they have brought it all the way from France? But it's about these chefs just cooking away, their lives, their relationships. Very cool visuals. The whole movie, I was trying to figure out what time period this was supposed to be in. Anywhere between before iPhones existed, but after pots and pans were invented. So if that nails it down for you, maybe 1800s, but I have absolutely no idea. I'm really bad with history, with knowing decades. Ask me the difference between the 60s, 70s, or 80s. I got no idea. I was like waiting for them to take out a computer and look up a recipe, but no, there was no computer being used. This is my first clip in my vlog where I'm in my kitchen. How's my day going so far? I feel like everything is kind of going wrong. I got out of bed really late. The movie was a little disappointing. I made dinner, this rice and bean meal that I make really often. I realized I didn't have lentils, which is one of the main ingredients, aside from the rice and beans. It's like the third main ingredient. I also didn't have oregano, which was not in my knowledge beforehand. So I thought I'll just add some chili powder. Turns out chili powder actually is not a good substitution for oregano. It does in fact make food taste like chili. I thought it was sort of this kind of situation where you put eggs in a cake, but a cake doesn't necessarily taste like scrambled eggs. So now my rice and beans taste like chili, which is fine, but it's just not what I was going for. And it only added onto the ways that my day keeps not going as planned. But you know, life could be so much worse. It could be a lot worse. I need to treat myself with something that will make me so happy. So I will be making root beer float. Here's what you need: root beer, vanilla ice cream, and a glass. I've had this in the freezer, so my root beer float is extra cold. You can see that it's awfully chilled. Yeah, these two freaking ingredients together were $8. $8 might not seem like a lot, but if you knew how much was in my bank account right now, you would be scared. But everything's fine, okay? I'm really craving a root beer float. Ice cream is my favorite dessert. Did you know? What? I love ice cream. Oh, yeah, baby. Just filled my glass with ice cream. Ah! I would use a bigger glass, except I don't have one. Cheers. Oh, baby. I kind of just got the root beer foam, but it's still bomb. That is 10 out of 10. La la la. See you tomorrow. Now March 7th. Hey everyone, me here. I'm filming on my MacBook. Ooh, you may be wondering, Brandon, is something wrong? This is so unusual. You usually vlog on your iPhone. Well, there is actually no footage for you today. I had my French class today, not really much to film there. Just sitting at my computer, not even really paying much attention. Then, I went on a date today. I did wear this. This is my date attire, hence the button up. It wasn't bad by any means, no shade to my date, but you know, I have realized I've gone on a few dates in the last last month. Dating is so exhausting, and I am taking a hiatus from seeing anyone. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or what the psychology is behind it, but it kind of doesn't really make me feel the greatest about myself, especially online dating. It feels very dehumanizing. Like, is that the word? I don't know. I decided after today, I'm focusing all my energy on myself. No room for romance. That's why there's no footage today. I wasn't about to whip out my camera vlogging for my March vlog. That would be extremely embarrassing. So this is what you get today, and we're never talking about my dates again. This is the end of Brandon's dating life. Okay, so see you tomorrow for hopefully a better day of vlogging. This was the last day of my weekend. I have Wednesdays and Thursdays off, and I think it might have been my worst 2 days of the vlog so far. So that's a little ironic. The 2 days I'm not working, where I can do whatever I want, are my most boring vlogging days. Yay, I love how that's working out. Now March 8th. Okay. I'm filming with my back camera right now. I'm not in front of the screen. Can't really see what I'm filming. When I'm moving around, I don't know what's in the frame, but I just discovered I can AirPlay what's on my phone onto my computer, so I can actually see what I'm filming now. Wow. Tonight, we're making blueberry muffins. These are healthy muffins with oats and honey and whole wheat flour, and yes. Are you excited? I'm excited. And then I have my recipe pulled up on my iPad, so I am totally rotting my brain right now. I have 3 electronics in front of me. Okay. My phone's getting really hot. I'm freaking out right now. I don't know how to work this. My kitchen is really small, but except for the size, I actually really like it. Everything just makes sense. My refrigerator, stove, counter space, sink. Cupboards, storage, dishwasher, oven. It all just feels very logical. I wish my kitchen was also on the other wall because I'd have so much more space, and I feel like it'd be fun to go back and forth between each side. But sadly, I only have this side. Then I add honey. Ugh, I need both hands for this. This is really difficult to squeeze. This is what we have so far. I'm using this fancy bourbon vanilla bean paste from Trader Joe's. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know why I'm so surprised that it smells like vanilla. I mix my dry ingredients. Now we combine the 2 bowls. And we're almost done. I'm supposed to toss the berries in flour now. I think that's so that they don't sink to the bottom of the muffin. But I forgot to mention I made this recipe last week with my sister, and the berries definitely all sank to the bottom. So I'm not sure how effective this technique is. These are the berries. Take a bite. Oh. I just lined my muffin tin. I'm also supposed to make 12 muffins. My muffin tin only has 6 spots. I don't actually know why I have a muffin pan with extra large holes. So we're making 6 muffins when really it calls for 12. I went the extra mile, added some banana slices on top. This isn't the recipe, but I think it's gonna make it look extra fancy. In the oven they go. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh my god! Fuck! Oh my god! Ah! Oh my god, this is really bad. This is so bad. Oh my god. What the frick? Guys, I'm panicking. I dropped the muffins in the oven. I flipped the pan upside down. Guys, it's burning so bad. Holy frick. Oh my god. I need to turn on all the fans and open a window. Guys, it smells awful in here. Oh my god. I feel so defeated right now. This is what my oven looks like. It's all in that crack. I can't really clean anything right now because it's so hot in there. I saved most of the batter. You'll have to wait to see the results. When I put the tray in, I dropped it or I bumped it on the oven rack. I don't even remember, but it completely flipped over and the batter fell out. This is how you make extra delicious muffins. You just have to pour them on the bottom of your oven while it's at 400 degrees. Yay! The muffin taste test is actually at the end of the video. Sorry, I promise I'm not just doing that to make you watch the whole thing. It just ended up working out like that. Okay, please don't be mad at me. Now March 9th.
I don't know if that's what.
Connect to my heart. Oh, you can do the bucket.
Wait, you're putting it on my head?
Do the other half of the heart.
Oh.
Yay.
I don't know.
That was one of my favorite customers, Molly. She's so amazing. Every time I see her, she makes me smile. One time I saw her looking at the deli sandwiches. I recommended her my favorite. Then like 10 minutes later, after she had checked out, she came back and found where I was working. She had bought me the sandwich for my lunch break. It was so nice. I was like, no, Molly, you're making me feel so bad. Yeah, she might be one of my favorite customers. She also bought me a cookie one time. Even though we make the cookies in the cafe and I can just get one free for myself. I was like, Molly, you don't have to buy me a cookie. If I want a cookie, I'll just take it for free. But she still bought me one. I'm like, okay, if you want to. But I appreciate it nonetheless. Today we're trying Cece's handmade Italian vanilla sprinkle cookies. These are from my work. I got them for free, or I stole them. I saw them sitting on a counter, not where they're supposed to be, certainly not available to customers. I asked my coworker, are these up for grabs? They said, I don't know. I said, okay, I'm taking them. Stuck them in my bag, walked out the door. So I hope I don't get fired. It honestly just tastes exactly like those soft sugar cookies that you bring to elementary school holiday parties. Insert picture here. I don't know if you can hear it, but just next to my apartment building, they're building a new one. But they have these huge sheets of, I'm assuming, plastic covering part of the building. Sometimes it's there, sometimes not. But when it is, and when it's windy, the sheet is blowing so loudly in the air. Sounds like freaking hurricane outside. So I had to use my mic. Otherwise, the audio would be so bad. You'd be like, Brandon, I can't even hear you. That sheet of plastic is way too loud. That's my friend. I also wanted to talk about tonight an epiphany that I came to. I realized you really are your own worst enemy in life. The vast majority of my problems are all completely up to me to solve. For example, school can stress me out sometimes, but only because I procrastinate. I could totally get my homework done earlier, not wait until a day or two before it's due, and my whole schooling experience would be so much easier. 2, I go to bed so late every single night. Rarely am I getting 8 hours of sleep. That is such a bummer for me because obviously I don't want to be tired. But it's all my fault. It's just because I stay up doing dumb things, going on my phone. Other examples, I wish I read more often. I wish I exercised more often. And these are all things that I really do have time for. I just don't prioritize them. No one is like stopping me from getting these things done. Along with probably 5,000 other things that I could name. Along those lines, I'm my own biggest bully. It's not like every day I'm running into people that are bullying me, knocking me down. Of course, I have some negative interactions sometimes. I'm talking with people I don't necessarily love or don't put me in the greatest mood, but no one is like telling me the things that I'm most insecure about that I just tell myself. Like it seriously is just all in my head. I can get rid of all my problems. It's just up to me. Anyways, that's the conclusion I came to. I hope this is a new awakening for me. I just wanna live a wonderful life. Not that my life isn't wonderful, but it could be more wonderful if I was not my own worst enemy. That's my shit right there. Now March 10th. I did not vlog at all when I went home, so you're getting very little content for today. I think I just did homework. In place of vlogging, I will share with you 2 things that happened during this 2-week period, but I never talked about. 1, I really like Ariana Grande's new album. You know, super pretty. Then Taylor Swift is coming out with an album in April, and Cigarettes After Sex is coming out with an album later this year, and they're going on tour. Wow, there's a lot of new music coming. 2, I filed my taxes, and I'm getting a fat tax return. Do you actually want to know something? Last year, I filed my taxes 2 months after the deadline, and I was really scared I was gonna get in big trouble. I don't know in what way. Maybe I was gonna have to pay a fee, or I was gonna get arrested. I don't know. But I filed them really late, and nothing bad even happened. I never got any warnings or anything. So do taxes really matter that much? I think not. Now March 11th. For lunch, as you just saw, I got a meatball sandwich. At my work, we are doing Italian month for March. I have no idea why we're doing that. I think it's just like a marketing thing. We're just like featuring Italian foods. I don't know. So if you've been seeing all of the Italian decorations, it is not normally decorated like that. Anyways, this meatball sandwich was a little disappointing. Definitely could have made a better one at home. You know, my work definitely tries to brand itself as a very bougie, upscale grocery store. But to be honest, a lot of the products are very mediocre, just not that special. They're just overpriced and sometimes well marketed in a way where you think it's super fancy and gourmet, but really you could probably just get the same thing at like Trader Joe's or Whole Foods or even just Fred Meyer. So that's my hot take. I also feel like people don't really understand. Yes, the ingredients that you're using when cooking matter, but only to an extent. Like at some point, it's just like your cooking skills that are gonna matter the most. And I feel like some people forget that. Like the customers that shop here buying super expensive ingredients when there is a much less expensive substitute, that works just fine. I just pulled that out of my butt though. I don't know what I'm talking about. Claiming that I don't know what I'm talking about is actually a crazy thing because this entire video is just me talking. So that is a little bit ironic.
Oh, it's already videoing.
Yeah, I mean, we put it up. What's up, guys? Then start spinning. Start spinning. Okay.
I am here with some news. I just applied to a new job. I'm reaching my 1 year point. I can only work at a grocery store job for so long until I get a little bit bored. I hear someone in the hallway and the doors of these apartments are so thin. I can often hear people talking in their apartment when I'm walking down the hallway. So I always get really scared when I am screaming in my apartment, filming for a video, and I can hear someone walking by. And I have a very specific YouTube voice that is often different from just my natural talking voice. I don't know, it's subconscious, but it happens. So I'm scared people are gonna walk by my unit and somehow know immediately that I'm filming a YouTube video and then hold their ear to my door. But that's like an insane thing to think, and I am sure no one is really doing that, but I can't tell unless I go over and look at through my peephole. So I just pause talking until I think they're gone. What was I saying? Living on my own, going to school part-time, it can get a little expensive. So I thought, what other job can I have? I can do serving. I did some calculations, got some feedback from some people that have past restaurant experience. I was shocked at how much more I could be making. Even if I was getting minimum wage with tips, I could be making an actual embarrassing amount more. I just applied to a French restaurant called Le Pigeon. I'm a little nervous about this one because this is supposedly one of the nicest restaurants in all of Portland. On Google, it has $100 plus as the cost of dining there, which is insane. I don't think I've ever gone to a restaurant that expensive. With zero serving experience, don't know what the odds are of them hiring me, but I'm gonna go for it. I'm aware that just because it's a French restaurant doesn't mean that every customer is gonna be French, but I'm hoping French people are more inclined to go there than a not French restaurant. That might have been so dumb to say. Don't judge me. Please just let me live my fantasy where I work at a French restaurant. I'm always talking to customers in French and I'm fluent in no time. Okay, give me that fantasy. So I can practice my French with French customers that I'm serving. I did hear though that the owner of the restaurant isn't even French. They're running a French restaurant. They don't speak French. I hope you're enjoying the video. Is it freaking boring? Ugh, I'm putting so much work into this. If this video is a flop, not in the sense that it doesn't get a lot of views, but in the sense that the people that do watch it don't like it, I will be absolutely devastated. I really am enjoying making this though. I feel like I'm giving my life more purpose. Is that weird? Just filming things, then editing it, getting my friends and coworkers in my video. It makes everything that I do feel more meaningful. Please pray for me that I get this Le Pigeon job. I'm freaking learning French right now. If they pick another candidate over me, if they don't fire one of their current non-French speaking employees just to hire me, what the frick are they doing? They're seriously messing up. They're making the biggest mistake of their lives. Now March 12th. So I actually didn't vlog this day. No footage for you. Sorry. Well, I actually did start vlogging. I was at work, filming as usual. Then I came to the sudden realization that I need to stop shoving my camera in all of my coworkers' faces and harassing them to be in my video. I just got the impression that all of my coworkers hated me and I was just going on my phone too much. So I stopped filming. Sorry. So from now on, I don't know if it's just gonna be in this March vlog series or maybe every video I ever make, you will be seeing a lot less of other people because because I'm just really scared now to bother people to be in my videos. I totally respect some people do not like to be on video a lot, especially when it's like being posted on YouTube. I just need to chill out on filming every single person I encounter. I need to set some boundaries and check myself. Now March 13th. I just talked about how there's like no good lighting in my apartment. So you actually never heard me say that. At one point earlier in the video, I was talking about how my apartment has horrible lighting, but I ended up cutting that out because I thought I was being really annoying. So just pretend like you did hear me talking about it, because that's how I start the intro to this day. So I need to keep it in. Standing in front of this window is the only good spot. So I wasn't lying. It's just this location that's good. You don't see it very often though. I'm usually not filming during the day because I am just simply not a morning person. I don't got the energy to be talking in front of my camera anytime before 7 p.m. Also, my dishwasher is running right there. So I'm really testing the limits of my microphone. I'm gonna go to this cafe that I've thought is cool for a while, but I've never been before. I just got paid yesterday, so I'm feeling awfully rich. And with those tips, I'm gonna get rolling in with a new serving job. I feel super rich. So I'm just gonna go crazy on spending my money. That's how you know I don't spend money very often, when I consider going to a new cafe, going crazy with my money. I woke up today, I am kind of excited to go to this cafe. I work in a cafe, and sometimes I'll make myself coffee there, and I definitely never get coffee from anywhere else. I have no idea how our coffee compares to other coffee shops, how it tastes different. I just do not know a lot about the coffee world for someone who works in a cafe. So this can help me compare flavors. Maybe we'll do a little review of not just the coffee, but whatever food I order. I hope they have some food. I had breakfast, but it was like one leftover pancake, so I could use a little more nutrition. I also really need to get a haircut. I usually don't let my hair grow out this long, especially for the spring coming up. Warmer weather, gotta get a fresh new haircut.
You can just consult with
Y'all, the food here was fire. I texted my coworker right after the first sip of my drink saying our matcha in comparison is garbage. Theirs was so good. Oh my gosh, I want that every day. The sandwich was so yummy. It had pear slices in it with like candied walnuts or something. I'm so dumb though. This was a Japanese cafe and they had a whole portion of their menu dedicated to specialty Japanese food items. And I ordered a freaking prosciutto and brie sandwich, which I can get like anywhere, but I can't get these cool Japanese items anywhere. So I don't know why I didn't try the cool Japanese things, which were more niche and harder to find at any other cafe, versus a frickin' prosciutto sandwich. I don't know. I think I was just nervous when I was checking out. So I'm sorry if you were clicking on this video hoping to see some Japanese cuisine food review, because instead you're getting not that. Wait, what? I did not know it would create a little animation. Oh my gosh. Wait, what? Wait, I know FaceTime does this. Oh my gosh, I was expecting a little thumbs up, not an entire firework. What if I go thumbs down? Oh, I'm so sad. This is crazy.
Okay.
I'm here in my dining room. I just spent forever making this vegetarian burrito bowl, a recipe that I found on Pinterest. It has cauliflower, corn, refried beans, avocado, and rice. And we can add the last ingredients together. I have some pico de gallo. The recipe was trying to have me make my own pico de gallo. Oh. Wow, that worked really well. Ugh, I need a knife. I also have tea. Oh, that smells so good. Good and fresh, baby. That just made it look 10 times better. Then I have some Trader Joe's sriracha. I never eat sriracha. Not a big hot sauce guy. Oh, it looks 10 times better than it did when I first showed you. The pico and the, what's it called? Sriracha really brought this together. I can't tell if this is like way too much food for me. I just like breathed in the hot sauce. It's really good. 10 out of 10. This is exactly what I need. I don't even know what happened, but near the end of me cooking all of this, I just got so hungry all of a sudden. I was like shaking. I realized I need to eat right now. I don't know. I just forgot to eat lunch and I didn't realize I was so hungry. This is bomb. This is bomb.com. It tastes so fresh. I'm not actually getting much spiciness from the sriracha. I got the mild kind, but maybe I should have gone for spicy. Wow. I'm not the worst cook, y'all. And I'm not just talking about this. This is a very simple dish. Just kind of threw all the ingredients in this bowl. But you know, I can make some things. I can follow a recipe. Right after I had the muffin catastrophe, I'm claiming that I'm a good cook. LOL, that was just a little mishap. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Okay. Oh my god, this is really bad. This is so bad. It's not an accurate reflection of my skills in the kitchen. Oh. I chose to make this because I have not been eating well lately. Lots of sugar, lots of free pastries and desserts for my work, which is not helpful. So I needed something with some veggies, with some actual whole foods.
That'll really get me going for this March vlog.
Now March 14th. Today is in fact the last day of the first half of my March vlog. I had some fun plans today. However, they were very unfortunately spoiled by the fact that I forgot I worked today. I usually have Wednesday, Thursday off, but I forgot, like a week ago, my boss asked to change my weekend to Tuesday and Wednesday. She needed more people working on Thursday. So I said, okay, sounds good with me. I just want to be flexible and helpful. So I forgot that I work on Thursdays now. Before, I didn't even bother checking the schedule for Thursdays because I knew I didn't work. And then I wake up to several missed calls and text messages from my boss. I didn't realize I was scheduled for 10 a.m. at work this morning. And I say, oh my gosh, so sorry. I headed to work. I had to cancel my haircut appointment. I was 2.5 hours late to work. So I only worked like an hour, then went to my 2-hour French class, then went back to work. And was only working like a total of 4 hours today. So everything was just really weird. And not as I planned it to go. Not in the slightest. Maybe this is a blessing in disguise because I have so much footage to edit. It's gonna take me 5 million years to go through all this footage I have over the past 2 weeks. It's gonna take me so long. This video is probably gonna come out in June. I'm saying maybe it's good that I only have this video because it'll take me a lot quicker to edit versus if I had a whole day of filming. I do have a finale though. What you've all been waiting for. The blueberry muffins. This is the taste test. Oh gosh. Does this look good? I ended up completely restarting these. I just needed a fresh start after the initial disaster. And I wanted the nice banana slices to be on top. Oh, it smells really good. It smells like waffles. Wow, that's awfully delicious. The thing is, they taste healthy. It's got the oats, the whole wheat flour, but I actually kind of like the healthy taste. It's like finding an unconventional person more attractive than a conventionally attractive person. That's how I feel about my muffins. And, oh, when I eat too many sweets, my stomach hurts, right? That just happens to everyone, okay? I am not claiming to be special in this aspect. So, I don't love to eat too many sweets. Even though I have a huge sweet tooth, it just makes me feel so disgusting. And I feel like this is something that wouldn't hurt my stomach as much as a typical sugary muffin. Final score, 10 out of 10. I'd just give 10 out of 10 to anything that's good. Have a bite. Nom 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 nom. I hope you love watching my March so far. This is just part 1. Only the beginning, baby. This video is actually, I think, taking several years off of my life. No, I'm kidding. I'm really happy I'm making this. I'm having a great time. It is a lot of work though. And I would go psychotic if I kept this up longer than just 1 month. This is the first and only entire month vlog that I will be making for the rest of my life. I just do not have it in me to be vlogging every day. And then I got all this footage to edit. Oh gosh, this is not for the faintest of hearts. Is that the phrase? Okay, I'll see you guys in part 2. Thank you for watching. I hope I didn't waste your time because I know this is going to be a long video. Hashtag March vlog.